Lie after lie after lie. It's just an accumulation of lies. He started from scratch. Raël is one of a very small number of French people who succeeded in building a multinational institution in the field of religious sectarianism.
I'm very happy with what I've achieved, with the means that I've had. I'm very pleased. And now, everything is ready for the movement to carry on after me. When I disappear, another guide will be elected. They can come from any country on Earth.
What's your name?
Malik, thank you so much.
Do you recognize the Elohim as our creators?
Yes.
Okay, I'll perform your baptism. Lift your head. Elohim recognize you. Let's see. Do I see myself as the African Raelian prophet? I do. Yes, I do. I see each moment that passes with our prophet Raël still alive as a generous gift from the Elohim. A kindness. As he says himself, he accomplished his mission. But if we can create an embassy, and he can see it before he leaves, he deserves to. I'm convinced we will do it. My life is devoted to the Raelian message. I live for it. If I stop living. It's looking good on the Ivory Coast. 400 members and 30 guides.
It's growing. It's evolving. It's amazing.
As disciples of Raël, we held field campaigns in several African countries. They were very successful. We invited Dr. Boisselier and Raël.
I traveled a lot with Raël across Africa because even if Raëlism is banned in France and Canada, Africa is the place where the movement can take off.
The first time the prophet came to give a seminar, it was amazing. It was special. Africa was vibrating. Raelians jumped on him. He felt warmth and danced with us. He talked, he taught. It was absolutely wonderful.
You must believe in you. To do so, you need to draw from your cultural roots. Any African with self-respect cannot carry on being a Christian. Among your ancient gods, the Elohim are also there. They won't make you equal, but superior to the former colonizers. Peace be with you.
I'm convinced that this continent, which went through so much, whether it was slavery, colonization, or neo-colonization, so much, this continent deserves to welcome the aliens who created life on Earth. It's kind of like saying the last shall be the first. Some of you have come from very far. Is the delegation of man here? Welcome. Do we have people from Abidjan? Long live the Elohim! Long live the Elohim! The Continental Guide is among you! Absolutely. I'm fully behind it. I support the building of the embassy in Africa.
We just saw one star disappearing. We still see the light of this star. Like we can see the light of the Elohim in every bit of creation in this desert. When we build the embassy, it will come back. So just close your eyes for a few minutes. Breathe deeply. That's around the center of the galaxy. I'm almost retired, but you have to train yourself to listen. And I'm a 74-year-old survivor. And the embassy, I'd be very surprised if it was done while I'm still alive. Very surprised. Happy, but surprised. Because for me, it's a long-term mission. I'm not sure if it will happen while I'm alive. I'm not even sure if I'll be alive tomorrow. I don't think it will happen by tomorrow.
Tout là-haut dans le ciel, de grands yeux nous regardent, et toi, tu ne les vois pas. J'espère renaître.
I hope to be reborn. You know, I would really love that. But today, I'm also very happy. I have a life I couldn't have imagined. I realized that over the course of 5 decades, the person who remained loyal and with me during this entire time has been Rael.
One way or another, if I die and don't reach eternal life, I won't know it. It'll be over, finished. Or I'll wake up in heaven, surrounded by lovely girls ready to pamper me. Maybe someone like Marilyn, and what more could you want?
I have an incurable illness, so I might not have the opportunity to see them one day. It's just really, you know, Rael always says the Elohim are such happy and funny people, so filled with joy. He says that they laugh all the time. So the fact that I'm crying, it's just totally wrong. I need to laugh more. The fact that we got the planet ready to welcome our creators is already something.
He stole 33 years from me. It's hard to admit. For me, it feels a bit like at the age of 51, I've woken up from 33 years of hypnosis. What now? What have I achieved in my life? Where have those 33 years gone? And what am I going to do now? I was experiencing a sudden existential crisis. When I think about it now, I feel like such a fool to have been so gullible, to have taken it so seriously, when in fact it's so obvious that it's completely idiotic and ridiculous. As a Raelian, you have a mission to accomplish, so it was unthinkable to have a child. Rael demanded utter loyalty. Now that I'm a father, I think becoming a parent is the most beautiful thing ever. My daughter was born 2 months ago. I'm very proud and she's adorable, and I'm trying to make up for lost time. I'm now 57 years old, so it's not an ideal age to become a father, but I'll try and do my best.
I had never realized the cult could be dangerous. But when you're inside it, you don't know you're being manipulated. You don't know it. You don't really think for yourself. Even if you're told, you're free to think for yourself. You have free will. Ultimately, you think as a group. You don't have free will.
Someday, maybe Brigitte will wake up and realize that she was manipulated the entire time. Maybe. I hope that she will.
What if you were told that it was all a scam?
If Rael were to say that it was all a lie and that it was a very elaborate work of science fiction, I'd burst out laughing. I'd be ever so thankful to him. And I wouldn't change a thing about who I am and what I did. I feel I have such an amazing life. But I wouldn't change a thing. Not a thing.
The greatest artists of a generation came together to save some lives.
Must be a dream. Huh?
Hello, hello. But we only had one night to get this right. Let's get this party started. I received this call from Herb Belafonte, and he wants to do some kind of a song for famine relief in Africa. Basically what he said was, I need you.
We just thought we'd pull together as many artists as we could and figure it out. It was just a wish list.
Said yes without knowing who was going to be on it. Bob Dylan, Stevie Wonder, Paul Simon, Cyndi Lauper, Bette Midler, Billy Joel, Steve Perry, Willie Nelson. I think we have Tina, Sheila E., Diana Ross. Everybody was there. I'm at the house with Michael writing the song. He hums every part.
I'm sorry I smell like crisp and dry.